You don't need to stand in the pulpit, curse God to be his enemy. You don't need to come to church. Somebody has forgotten the phone somewhere. You pick it to be an enemy of God. Just choose a worldly friend. You have made yourself an enemy of God. And if God is your enemy, you not listen to him. Let's go to the book of Zechariah chapter 7 verse 11. Zechariah chapter 7 verse 11. Zechariah chapter 7 verse 11. What does the Bible say?
It says, but they refused to hearken.
You see, you can refuse to hearken, not only that.
And pulled away their shoulder.
You see, have you ever tried to reach a child's shoulder and the child pulls it? Most of us do that to God. They refused to listen and pulled away their shoulders then.
And stopped their ears.
And they put fingers on their ears.
And they should not hear.
Let me tell you this. If you cannot listen to God, you cannot listen to his servants. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 44 verse 4 and 5. Jeremiah chapter 44 verse 4 and 5.
It says,
once again and again,
rising early and sending them.
He raised early and sent them,
saying, oh, do not these abominable things that I hate. But they hearkened not.
They did not listen.
Nor inclined.
Excuse me, before we go to something else here as we move on. You have been coming to church. You pray. The whole of this week, you are here in church, listening from 8 to 5 with me. Here is an Adventist who knows that the camp meeting is there. He does not come. He's playing football. At small things. In the book of Songs, the verse is disappearing. The Bible says that help us to catch the little foxes. These little people have been dating for the last 1 year. They cannot remember when they ever prayed when they met. They did not begin in the spirit. So they began in flesh. They ended up in what? Terrible fleshnesses. That is it. Look at these little things. He that walks with the wise will be wise. A companion of fools will be destroyed. Look at these people. If they cannot be able to something, let's go to the book of Acts chapter 27 verse 3 NIV. Acts chapter 27 verse 3. Choose a person who is concerned about your well-being.
Acts chapter 27 verse 3. The next day we landed at Sidon, and Julius, in kindness to Paul, allowed...
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9 to 12. Read it and then we'll unpack it slowly downwards. Whichever version.
It says, 2 are better than 1.
2 are better than 1.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Now, let's look at one thing from there as we move down to meet your needs. 2 are better than 1. And then it concludes what there?
They have a good reward for their labor.
They have a good reward for their labor. Look at the kind of friends you have. Do they have a good reward for what you are doing? Ask yourself, for the last 6 months, I've moved closely to this man or to this lady or to these friends of mine. Have I improved or have become worse? Sometimes let us take stock of our lives. Move on.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But who to him that is alone when he falleth?
A good friend will always help you. Ask yourself, this kind of friend that I have, has he helped me? Because when you fall down, somebody money, and you will find them coming in a Nissan or whatever to be with you during that time. If you can fundraise and go to a disco, or a movie theater, but when somebody is sick somewhere, you cannot get from JKUAT to go to KU hospital where the person is admitted, your friendship is fake. You cannot help one another. When one person has fallen down, it says, when we are pressed from all sides, we are not crushed. When we are persecuted to despair, when we are struck down, we are not destroyed. Somebody has called off that relationship and you feel like killing yourself. Friends do much, a lot in your life for your healing. Emotional warmth, physical and emotional warmth that you provide to these people. If I was talking to married people, I would have talked something